Hello Taurus, welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a reading for the sign of Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. If you generally resonate with the Taurus energy, then this reading is going to be for you. I'm going to start with the astrology first, and then go to the tarot part. So let me just pull your chart first for a second and see. Okay, so Taurus. Okay, great. So I feel like this month specifically for Taurus, it's all about romance, dating, and creativity. Your fifth house is activated, and the fifth house is all about, it's about dating other people. It's about, romance. It's about sex. It's about finding love. It's not necessarily marriage, but it's about, finding love. It's about creativity, being on stage, being the center of attention, getting attention, of course. So having Venus moving into the fifth house, there's a possibility of you of being quite attractive. People are interested in dating you, and people are interested in your energy. There's a possibility that you might even have a child during this time if you've been thinking about having children, because the fifth house is essentially about children, and Venus is about procreation. So having Venus in the fifth house is this indication that this is a great time for you to conceive a child. And then we have Mercury in the fifth house. So and then Mercury is going to be retrograding back to the fourth house. So having this shift from the fifth house to the fourth house, it means that your love life can be quite confusing during this time. You could experience ghosting. You could be experience miscommunication with the people that you're dating. People could be lying. When you're going on dates, maybe you get catfish or something like that. So just be mindful of that. And then we have Jupiter and Mars in the second house. So, and then we have, of course, Venus in the fifth house. So you could be spending a lot of money. You could be buying new clothes. You could be buying new things. You could be, going out, enjoying, partying, so on and so forth. And however, with Saturn squaring Mars, it's saying that you have to be careful of your own spending. So you could overspend, or there could be delays in terms of financial matters. Maybe your salary is delayed, or there could be some things happen in your salary that there could be, you could be overtaxed, for example. But it is saying that financial matters could be kind of difficult during the time of the 17th and the 18th. So be mindful of that. And then we have Venus opposite Saturn, and having Venus opposite Saturn, and then you have Mercury is an indication that someone from the past, someone you dated from the past, is coming back, or they're messaging you back, or someone you've ghosted or they ghosted you are wanting your attention again. And having Saturn in the 11th house and then with Venus in the fifth house, there could be kind of conflict with your friends, or the people that you're dating are not in alignment with your friend group. So that could be an issue as well. So you could be also ending a friendship at this time, uh, for the fact that you don't see an eye to eye with a person. So having these energies all at once kind of affect your personal and relationships. So let's see for the tarot. Okay, so again we have fulfillment. You're happy, you're satisfied, you're at a place in your life where you're getting what you want. I feel like you are looking attractive. People are attracted to you. They see you as abundant. Yeah, and I think that you have a lot of options. I see that you have a lot of options, especially in terms of dating. And again, we have the lovers. You have a lot of options. Okay, so people are really interested in you. So, which is great. So let's see more cards. Judgment. And here again, we talked about unresolved issues that you might have had with friends, family, or loved ones that you might be needing to have an open conversation about. That is Mercury retrograde. We have judgment. Uh, so you might find yourself placing judgment onto other people's or the people that you're dating, and they could be wrong. Okay, you might have misconceptions about people that you're with, and this is a month where things are going to be revealed for you about the nature of the people that you're around and your family members, your friends. So yeah, judgment card. We talked about forgiving and having that person coming from the best and the need for you to forgive them. The Fool. This is for me is going overboard in terms of your dating life, right? The Fool card and the Knight of Cups. This is overconfidence. Okay, you're feeling very overconfident to the point where you might not be assessing the risks. All right, so the Four of Coins. Let's see more cards. And the Magician. Okay, and then we have the Tower. All right. What a surprising ending to the reading. So let me pull more cards and then I'm gonna read the cards for you. All right, so it's not all fun as we expected. So there is a sense of disappointment here, Taurus. We move on from a place of satisfaction to a place of disappointment. We started the reading on a great note, having the Nine of Cups, you being fulfilled, you being satisfied in your own life. And then you find yourself having to confront people and having to have these conversations which are painful, having to forgive, and you might be resistant to forgiving others. Okay, the Fool card in reverse, and then we have the Nine of Cups, Nine of Pentacles in reverse. This is you refusing to take risks, and you're afraid of leaving things behind because you are in your comfort zone. So the Nine of Cups can symbolize your comfort zone, that you don't want to shake up your stability, whether that is leaving those friends groups or the way that you're dating or the way that you are working or your current job situation, that you don't want to be leaving, that you don't want to take risks. So just because you're afraid of changes, you're afraid of things being shaken. The Magician again in reverse symbolize, okay, the Magician in reverse symbolize that we are unable to manifest what we want. It's blockage to our manifestation, and this comes from you holding on to the sense of security. Maybe it could be a false sense of security. And second of all, it's you operating from the base of insecurity, that because you're feeling insecure, afraid of the future, that you're not able to take risks. Also, it could be the sense that you have not moved on from the past. That's why you cannot manifest new relationship or new friendship groups. So all of these things can factor to why you're being blocked. And then we have the Tower card, and this symbolizes a shake-up in your life, a destruction of foundation. Again, if we look at your birth chart, we have Saturn and we have Uranus in the first house. And Uranus is about changes, it's about unpredictable changes. that are taking place in your personal life. And then we have Pluto in the 10th house. So Pluto is creating major transformation in your career. You need a major transformation in your career and in your own stability and in your home life, even needing some major transformation. The 6 of Swords, and then we end the reading with the 6 of Swords. So there's going to be a major shakeup for you in the month of August. And it's like the universe is pushing you out of your comfort zone. You're resistant to that, you're resistant to the changes. However, you need to let go, okay? You need to move on. So, you cannot hold on to grudges. That's the judgment card here. It's about grudges and, it's about holding on to things from the past, so on and so forth. Feeling of security, you need to move on from that sense of insecurity, whether that is financial insecurity or insecurity within your relationships or within yourself. So the Tower card is actually really shaking things up for you, Taurus. So let's see one more card. The Wheel of Fortune. So these changes are actually in your favor. The Wheel of Fortune actually is you ending a cycle in your life, you maturing, you growing up as a person. And yeah, these are destined changes. Yeah, you cannot fight the universe. You have to accept these changes as they come. They might be painful because they're, Taurus is a stable, like sign that appreciates stability, is very secure and very, practical, and they plan and organize everything. They don't like to go through unpredictable changes. But these things can happen, but you have to accept them as part of your human experience. And the Wheel of Fortune there is saying that you're finishing up a cycle, you're moving on in your life, and you need to leave things behind. But the Wheel of Fortune again is like a positive card, because you're moving into a new direction in your life. So let's see what's the oracle cards are saying for Taurus. For Taurus. Okay. So let's see. Taurus, Sun, Moon, or Rising. So we have win or lose. All right. It's all about picking your battles, right? It's like a life or death situation happening here. It's like you are between two and then feeling alone. It feels like you are in a battle with someone or a battle within yourself. And you're feeling a sense of loneliness, right? Let's see more cards. Yeah, it feels like you're feeling defeated for some reason. Maybe you have gone through a certain sense of loss, and then that pushed you to feeling alone, and now you have to rebuild your foundation. It feels like you are, again, we have the Tower card, which is shaking up your foundation and destroying things in your life in order for you to rebuild again. And again, we have the Thunder here depicted in the card. Unexpected news, unexpected changes. So waiting for results. So this is a period of time where you are putting efforts into rebuilding your life again. And what's important is that you need to be slow and you need to take time and you have to be patient, because awaiting results here is saying that you need patience, because things take time to grow. And then we have refusing to see. Yeah, that's what we mean by being resistant to change, is that you're refusing to accept these changes. You're refusing to see them as a positive force in your life. So you are struggling a bit, Taurus. So let's see the final message for Taurus. Giving and receiving. Okay, so be open to reaching out to others. Okay, don't let yourself be alone. All right? Try to receive help. If someone wants to help you, then let them help you. And don't be resistant to the changes that are happening in your life. So thank you very much, Taurus, and goodbye.